traveling again. I am on my way out to see my family in Colorado. So I'm driving, and of course that means I'm listening to a book. A few days ago, I was walking around on a track trying to find my next audiobook. And so I listened to a few things. Nothing really felt right. I started and stopped, I think like 4 or 5 books. And then when I got to The City We Became, I just had to keep listening because the sound design in that book is just incredible. Like, there's some audiobooks that are just like someone's reading a book. And then there's other audiobooks where the production is just so good. And The City We Became is totally that. It is really, really good. The person reading the book just does a phenomenal job. She makes every single character come to life and you can feel who they are. She just does a great job. That, in addition to the sound production, it's a great audiobook. There's a prologue. In the prologue, I was a little bit confused towards the end because the language becomes very lyrical, maybe? I don't know. I kind of felt like I was listening to like song lyrics when I was listening to it, and it made me kind of zone out a little bit, then come back in because I didn't really understand what was going on. As the book progresses, as books usually do, they explain more. So the book begins with a man coming out of a subway and not remembering who he is. And so it just begins there. It's the journey of him and several other people. We're on this journey with different characters. So part of it is finding the different characters. Part of it is once the characters find one another. I'm trying not to say too much because I feel like from the beginning you don't want to spoil anything because it is like a slow reveal of what's going on. I don't know what chapter I'm on now, but I'm really enjoying the book. All day yesterday I was listening to it. I had a 9-hour drive yesterday and I listened to it the whole way. I have about 2.5 hours left in the book and a 5-hour drive. I imagine that the next rest stop I'm gonna have finished. So I will check back with you then and let you know how the book was. Thus far, very good. Hello, so I just finished the book, The City We Became. It was good. The ending was somewhat abrupt. I felt like it was kind of a lot of lead up to a pretty simple ending. I don't know, it was a pretty dramatic, like the whole book was fairly dramatic, and the ending was just kind of like abrupt. The conclusion, I should say, not the ending, the conclusion, how everything got wrapped up was very, very fast. It took a couple minutes. So that was a little disappointing. It was also clearly set up for a sequel. I know that there is a second book. I liked the writing. I liked the characters. There is a very layered message throughout the whole book, which I really enjoyed. But I don't know, like the ending was a little abrupt. I probably will listen to the sequel. I don't know that it's not something that's pressing for me though. So that was The City We Became. I don't know what I'm gonna listen to next, but when I do, you'll hear about it. Bye.